An important aspect of femoral rehab is making sure you don't have a lot of fascial hang-ups. So what we're going to be doing here is a foam roll massage with a baseball bat in case you do not have a foam roller. So basically just holding your body up here and you're doing almost like a self-massage to the gastrocs. You can also do the same thing on the IT band. So you're going to lie on your side. You just be rolling all the way up and down from your knee up to your hip. You can kind of get some of your quad as well into it. We're going to do each one of these for about 3 minutes. Stretching all posterior muscles is very important to maintain proper patellofemoral tracking, as the gastroc muscles can cause increased stress upon the patellofemoral joint. Shown is a slant board stretch. You can also push up against the wall, driving your heel into the floor. Stretching your IT band is also very important, as the IT band tightness will help track that patella more laterally, which you want to prevent. So we have the right leg across the midline, and you can lean your right hip towards this way if you want to increase the stretch, and you can move in whatever pattern you want to get the stretch in your hip. As everyone's anatomy is different, an alternate method to stretch the IT band is to pull your leg across the midline again, lying on your back, using a force pushing downward on the knee. Maintaining hamstring flexibility is paramount when trying to work on your patellofemoral syndrome. This is the doorway exercise where you can scoot further inside the other room to increase your hamstring flexibility. An alternate method of a hip flexor stretch is maintaining one foot on the ground, holding the other foot in hand, and pulling your heel to your gluteal area. A more alternate hip flexor stretch is in the lunge position. One knee on the ground, that's the leg you are going to be stretching. Lean your hips forward, stick your sternum up to the sky. Should feel a stretch in the anterior thigh and hip. Another basic bed exercise you can do is just a straight quad set. You're going to contract that quad, hold it a second, and then relax it a second. So it'll take you about a second to contract, a second to hold, and then a second to relax. At the same time, you can bend your opposite leg. You're going to do a quad set. You're going to do a lift in the leg. Hold it a second, and then down a second, and then relax. So quad set, lift, hold, relax. Quad set, lift, hold, down, and relax. The next exercise is going to be a step up. It's very important that you maintain your knee directly over your toes. Do not let your knee bow in. It'll be poor form and cause poor tracking. And also, you don't want that knee to go over your toes. Keep it in that good alignment right there. The next exercise is going to focus more on that gluteal muscle. Also, it's going to be working on your quadriceps as well. Again, you don't want to let that knee bow in, so make sure that knee stays straight over that great toe. And you're going to lightly touch, if at all, that other leg onto the floor. And try to make that trunk nice and stable. Don't let any motion happen to that trunk. The last of the box exercises is going to be a step down. Another good functional activity. Do not let that affected knee wobble. Make sure that knee stays over the toes. Opposite foot, make sure that toe is pointing straight up. Lightly touch that heel to the floor. Don't let that affected side, that heel, come up either. And also, do not let the knee go over the toes. Everything looks good here. Another key exercise to do are wall slides. Again, letting the knees not go over the toes, and making sure your knees go directly over in front of your toes. You're going to find a nice slick surface for your back to lean up against to do this one. The next exercise we'll do is a terminal knee extension. This one is just straightforward. And you can also do rotations with the upper body. And again, do not let that knee wobble. Got to make sure that knee stays right over the toes. You got a table right next to you if you need to, if you have poor balance issues.